Hi there. We have something known as a free-range garage rabbit around here. This is Ferdler, and he's a 7-year-old mini Rex. And it seemed like a good idea at the time to kind of give him some range room in the garage. And I want to show you the realities of what happens with that. And we bought a house several years ago. We got him right after that needed a lot of updating on the inside. And by the time we got to the point of thinking about kind of doing some stuff in the garage, this little guy has been running around and used to being running around and has destroyed it. So this is a realistic view of what it means to have a free-range garage rabbit. I understand that a lot of you are going to look at my garage and be horrified, and I understand because I'm a little horrified by what's happened in here too, but it's the realities of it. And I'm kind of a bleeding heart with my animals, so once he's used to running around, I really can't just put him in a cage now. And actually, to have a rabbit that is kind of has some freedom really lets you see how funny they are. They're really hilarious little critters. So let's see what he has done in my garage. Here is his cage. He actually does have a regular cage, like a regular rabbit. Every morning I have to come out and clean it, obviously, just like you would with any rabbit. But he also uses a litter box, if you will. So every morning his litter box consists of pretty much peeing and pooping over a big 3-foot by 2-foot area that has to be cleaned up and redone. Now, I have tried using litter pans. I've tried using pans on the floor. Whatever I do to try to contain this mess, he tends to move to the outside of it and pee all over the floor, which is really gross. But I scoop it up every day. I put down new shavings, which also reminds me, anything that you leave in his path, he chews through. So any kind of bags of feed or anything, chicken feed, dog food, any bag has to be kept up off of the floor if he's going to be running around, because rabbits are extremely destructive, which brings me to my next thing. My entire wall looks like this in my garage. Let me bring you over and show you some more. All the way around the edges of my garage, he has chewed off the paint. Everywhere that he can reach, he's chewed up. So rabbits like to chew, rabbits like to destroy. So if a showplace garage is your goal, do not let a rabbit run loose in it. Let's see what else he's done here. Any brooms that are down, he will chew up. So everything has to be held out of rabbit reach for him to get to. Here's what he's done to the door. I don't know if you can see that, but he's actually kind of excavated part of the door, which needs to be replaced anyway, so this is not huge. But these are things that rabbits can do. Now, we had a cat door behind this door here. Let me spin around and we'll see what he's doing now. Here he is following me around, which is actually the fun part of having a rabbit because they're very affectionate and they really like attention. But we have a cat door. We have indoor-outdoor cats. So this all went well. I used to leave him out all the time, and he'd just come and go out of his cage as he wanted. But he learned how to use the cat door and started escaping. So he's only out now from dark until the next morning when I go out to start doing chores. So he's really only a free-range rabbit at night. And pretty much what he does is he comes over, got a cat bed. This is his little bed area. He pretty much just lays on his bed anymore because he's getting older, but he can still cause a lot of destruction. Over here is a cat bed that I made for my other cats. And behind that is the wall. And the rabbit quickly discovered that area there and jumped up and started eating through the sheetrock or the drywall and was having some health problems that I think were because of that, to tell you the truth. But I'm not going to pull out this cardboard because I put cardboard up to keep him from being able to eat that wall. But he actually did chew a hole in the wall. Now, but watch. Come on, bunny. Bunnies. He's very cute. He's very affectionate. And there's nothing as funny as watching a little bunny who comes when he's called and loves to be petted and picked up and held. So he's really fun from that aspect. So what I think I would do differently in the future if I were going to do this is actually make a probably more enclosed area around his cage. Maybe fence, some kind of fencing area that keeps him blockaded in, and just kind of watch him free range from that area now that I'm older and wiser. One thing I would not do, that I know a lot of people do, is have this little guy running loose in my house. There may be some breeds of rabbits that do well with that, but he doesn't. He wouldn't. I think he would destroy my house. So yeah, those are the ins and outs. He has also chewed up a toilet plunger that we had stored back here behind the washer and dryer. Just pretty much anything he can chew up, he will. So you just have to be careful of that. Rabbit proof your area that you're going to have him in. But there's nothing as funny as watching him jump around the garage and hop. He chases the cats. He will chase the dog. We used to have a cat out here, and I kept the cat food on the floor before the dog kept eating it, and he'd sit there with the cat. I'll post some funny pictures of him if I can at the end of the video. But he's a blast to watch out and about. You just have to be ready for the destruction that a free-range rabbit can do. There's his bed. He'll just chill out on his bed until it's time for him to go back in his cage. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos and escapades.